here, and I'm offering that here to you today. So different from my prior videos, if you've seen those, this one is going to be very similar, where we're going to do some weight training, well, strength training, some mobility and balance issues that we're going to address, but we're going to do it all seated in a chair. So if standing up wasn't the best option for you, even in the prior videos, you can do all those exercises seated. The warm-up's a little more tricky, but this warm-up I'm going to do from a seated stance, seated position. So I want to make sure you have a nice sturdy chair. The chair just needs to be definitely not a folding chair, because we are going to sit on the very edge of the chair here to get started. So you want to make sure that it's sturdy. It's not going to fall over. It's not going to collapse underneath you. And we will sit from the very edge of the chair to the very back of the chair. So you want a nice sturdy back. Helpful sturdy shoes are also good. You want to protect those ankles, the knees, even the hips when we're sitting. We're still working them. We're still using them. So I have a variety of equipment underneath me. If you have hand weights at home, you're welcome to use them. If you don't, I'm just going to turn sideways here. I brought with me some cans. Cans are often anywhere from 14 to mine are 15.5 ounces, so close to a pound. I also discovered using a water bottle, 16-ounce water bottle, and filling it with water brings it to about a pound. And then when I was at home looking for some other things that might add heavier weight, we had these bottles, and when I filled them up and weighed them, they came out to be about 2.5 pounds. So a couple of options there. All of these exercises, you don't need to use any type of hand weight if you don't want to. In the second part of the class, we're going to use a ball. So I have just a small beach inflatable ball. It's not inflated all the way, so it has a little bit of squishiness to it. You could use a towel. I brought a hand towel with me. So you could scrunch that up so that it's small. I was planning to use it, but I noticed I should have brought a different color so it would contrast with my shirt. So I'll be using that inflatable ball. But you could use a small pillow. You could use just about anything that is sort of squishy, not too heavy. So we're going to get started. It'll take me just a second to turn on the music. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to stay seated. We're going to start out first by just opening up our chest, and then we close it. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. I'm sitting about halfway through the seat. Good. While we're doing this, while we open, let's lift up those heels. Good. When we close, let's lift up the toes. Heels, toes. Heels, toes. Good. Nice. One more time. So heels, toes. Good. We'll start out with a march. So you can march in the chair. Knees don't have to come up very high. Arms can pump if you want. They can rest on your lap. Whatever feels good for you. You can slow down that march. You can bring that up higher. Good. I just realized I have all this stuff underneath my chair. My next move might be kicking some of that over. But what we're going to do is we're going to take that right leg and we're going to press forward with the heel and then back with the toe. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I'm going to kick them. So if you don't have your equipment underneath there, you can tuck that toe a little bit further back. But all I'm doing is heel, toe, toe. Good. One more time. Come back to center. Let's do the other leg. So we're going to go heel, toe. Good. Just warming up those legs. They need a little bit of work, even if we're sitting for most of the day. Good. One more time. Last one right here. Great. Let's come back to those feet. You can keep your feet solid. You can tap those heels. It's up to you. You can tap the toes. You can even do a little march. Whatever feels good. But we're going to open up those shoulders a little. So we're just going to roll that shoulder. Just rolling up and back. It might be easier to march with the same leg. Couldn't figure out what worked. If you want to go a little bigger, raise that elbow. Slowing down that march. Good. Nice. Let's go bigger if you want. Backstroke. And you could just do it just right here. Notice my feet are no longer moving. Good. We're going to come back up. Similar to my other videos, we've got those arms at that 90 degree right here. Bend it, just rotate. Good. So we're going right, center, left, center. Good. Nice. We'll do one more to each side. Good. We'll come back center. We're going to push forward, so our hands are going to push. Just push. So we're just pushing forward. At the same time, we're going to alternate feet, and we're going to pop out that heel. So every time we push forward, we push out a heel. Good. Let's put those arms up. So you press up, up. Good. We can even change the feet and do a little crossover. So we go a little to the side. Still pressing out those heels. Good. Let's work those toes a little bit. Let's bring those arms down. Let's focus on tapping the toe. So I'm straightening that leg and tapping the toe. We can press out with our arms. Good. Make sure I'm not going to forget anything. I just created this one, so it's new for me to do it all seated. Good. Let's do one more on each side. One more press with that toe. Good. Lower those arms. We're going to do one last stretch. We're going to do that shoulder stretch. So we're going to bring up that right arm. We're going to cross our body. So we're stretching out our shoulders. And into even our arm muscles there, we'll add a wrist circle. And then opposite direction. Good. Lower that arm down, reach it up towards the ceiling, bend at the elbow. You're going to get those triceps, so your option is stay right here. Maybe give it a little press back or up above. Good. Both arms come up, both arms lower down. Let's bring up that left arm, cross that body, and that wrist circle. Good. And then opposite direction. Good. Let's go ahead and lower that left arm down, raise it up towards the ceiling, bend at that elbow. Elbow's trying to point towards the ceiling. So if it's good right here, and you feel a nice stretch on that tricep, just do it without it. A little press, add a little press. Want it a little bigger? Come above your head, but make sure that your neck is free. It's not cranking, you're not like cranking down on your neck and then hurting that. Well, you just want a nice stretch in the tricep, right? Both arms up and lower those down. Good. This is one time where I'm going to actually encourage you to do some standing. We're going to engage those legs. So when I do that, you don't have to come all the way to standing. You can even just come to a partial stand. I'm going to come all the way up so you can see my full range of motion. But I did tuck my heels a little closer. The first choice is to use the chair. So you might be pressing down on the chair as you engage and start to come up. So I could all the way come up to standing, and then I'm going to come down, make sure I have that chair there, and sit down. But all my weight is in my heels. I'm pushing myself forward. You can even come just halfway right here and sit back. Your second option, if that feels good or you want a little more challenge, is to not hold the chair. So hands could be straight in front. You could just come up and down. You could come up and down, right? You could hold them like kind of like clasping them in front, maybe prayer. Hope I'm going to get up out of this chair and not fall for all of you. That might be a little embarrassing for me. But that's how we're going to do it. So you have two choices there. We're just going to do 4 more. So if you want to add that chair, add that chair. We're just going to come halfway and down. Good. 3 and 2. Choose the option that works for you. Last one. Good. And back down. From here, we're going to put those heels out a little bit further so we have a nice stable base. Again, I'm sitting on kind of the edge of the chair, but not so much the edge that I'm going to fall off. That's really important you pay attention to that, because the idea here is to strengthen our muscles, not hurt ourselves. So we're going to take that right leg, we're just going to lift it up. Just nice and slow. Good. 4, 3, 2. Last one. This time we're going to bring it up and open the gate. We talked about this. We pull it up, open, and down. You can think of this as like stepping out of a car, stepping up and over a curb. It could be stepping over a sleeping dog. It could be, this one might not be as high as the bathtub, but we got 2 left. But there's a lot of options where we actually kind of use this movement in our hip. And so that's the point. That was our last one. Let's go to the left leg. Just the knee comes up, so it's just knee. Knee. And it's only 8. We're halfway there. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now it's that gate opener. So we lift it up, we open, and then bring it back down. So you can see how this is sort of like stepping over a curb, stepping out of a car. It has a lot of applications. We have 4 left. Good job. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Shake those legs out if you need to wiggle them. Maybe march, maybe just kind of up and down the heels and toes. We're going to use those weights next. So whatever you've chosen to use for weights, choose that. I'm going to go with my heavier water bottles today. They're a little bit heavier for me so I can keep good form for you. This is also a great time to reach over and maybe grab a drink of water. Check in with yourself, see how you're feeling. So when you're bending down, make sure you're supporting yourself so that you can easily, that's one nice thing about using taller water bottles, you don't have to lean too far over, but if you are leaning down, make sure you're supporting yourself. Maybe you have your hand on your knee and you're reaching down and pulling it up. Engage that core. So first step we're going to do, we're going to actually lean, just hinge slightly forward. So I'm just leaning slightly forward. I'm putting those water bottles at the sides of my legs. My feet are about hip-width distance apart, and I'm pulling those elbows straight back. We call this a bent over row. Good. Just pulling those back. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see what it looks like. You stay facing towards me, but you can see I have a nice straight back, and I'm pulling those elbows straight back. Good. I'm going to need to come back towards you because we're going to change this. Last one. We're going to hold those elbows into our side, so we got that nice 90 degree. We're going to just straighten. We'll start out with an alternate. Good. Nice. You got this. We'll do one more set of alternating. And then if you're ready to challenge yourself, we're going to do them together. But only if you want to. So if you want to, we're going to do 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Let's bring them here. Let's hold them here. We're going to do what's called a fly. So we keep those elbows in, but instead of straightening our elbows, we're just going to lift them out. So it's like a fly. Back fly. Good. Nice. We still have that hinge. And 3, 2, last one. Good. Let's come back up so we're sitting up nice and tall. Make sure you pull in that belly button. Shoulders are down and back. We're going to start off with those, what we call, I guess, our water bottle dumbbells. I'm going to turn my palms so they're facing behind me. So your palms are facing away from me. And we're going to do what's called a reverse curl. So I'm kind of wide here, but you can keep it a little narrow. But then as I lift them up, my palms face you. So we're just doing this here, right? You got this. It may feel a little weird because it is reversing it, but you're going to see why we did it this way. And 3 more. You got this. 2. And last one. Good. This next one, we're going to just do the right arm. We're going to pull it up in that reverse curl. We're going to press it up. Good. And then reverse it down. Now left arm. Pull it up. Press that arm up. Good. And when I'm pressing that up, we're going to keep alternating. I'm pressing it slightly in front of me. It's not going directly over my head, but I almost envision it as if I'm putting something on a tall shelf, maybe putting something away. We're going alternating. You're halfway there. And good. And last one. Nice. Last one on the left. Don't forget that left side. You want to be even here. Good. We're going to change this up just a little bit. So we're going to do what's called rotator cuffs. Those are in our shoulders. We're going to hold those bottles or weights. We're going to kind of turn them sideways so our palms are facing up. We've got those elbows glued into our side and we just open. Good. And if this is too much on your shoulders, because it does work that rotator cuff, you can always set it down and open. Or you can just not open as far. We have two left. And last one. Good. We'll come together. We're going to put those water bottles, I want to say dumbbells so bad, to the hip here. So it doesn't have to be directly to the side, but we're going to do a little spinal rotation. So I have one that's close to my side and one that's sort of near my hip crease. I start with my right hip and I lift to my left shoulder. So we've got that spinal rotation. Gentle, not hard. Again, if it's too much to be holding the water bottles or the cans, just set them down. Good. We have 3, 2, last one. Good. Last one on that side. I bet you thought I meant last one altogether. I didn't. We have to do the other side. You gotta be balanced here. So again, I'm starting with one a little bit lower than the other, but they are touching. They're on my left hip and I'm rotating to my right shoulder. Good. We're just doing 8. But you're already, let's see, that was 6, 5. You're halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Nice job. That's the last one of this. We're going to do one more. So we did those rotator cuffs where we opened like this, but this time we're going to actually pretend that you're going to serve me these water bottles. So the elbows stay in, but instead we're just reaching forward. We're sitting up nice and tall. We got a nice straight spine. Pulling in that belly button, so we're supporting that lower back, and then we're straightening those arms. If you're going to serve me your weights, if you have weights, your cans. 2, and last one. Good. Great, nice work. We're going to set these down to the side. So again, just make sure you're supporting yourself. And since you're not going to actually have to go to the outside of the chair, I'm just going to send them right here. But I am going to grab my ball. I have a beach ball. You can use a towel, a small pillow. Before we get started with that though, have a drink of water. Make sure you stay hydrated for all this. So, just going to turn this over a little bit so I can remember. I added a few new things. We're going to just start off easy. We're just holding that ball and we're squeezing our fingers into the ball or the towel or whatever it is that you're holding. It just needs to be soft, not very heavy. Good. And then we'll put it in our palms. Good. Pushing our palms in. You might feel that work happening up here in your shoulders, a little in your chest. You're engaging those muscles. It's good for you. Remember, sitting up nice and tall. Good. And this one, we're going to hold it in our left hand, and we're going to use we're holding it in our right hand, the ball, towel, and we're going to pretend we're opening a jar. So we're doing a wrist kind of twist, and we're opening it. Just gentle. 2. Last one. Let's close it. So opposite direction. And this is something like I need a lot of help with. I can never get that jar open. Good. Last one. Closing it. Let's switch hands. So now the ball goes in our left hand. Right hand comes on top. Open. Yes, that would be open. I don't normally open because I'm the reverse of you. I don't normally open the other direction. So I bet you each had a little challenge there on that last one. Last one here. Let's close the jar. Good. Nice. Good. We're going to lower that down. We're just going to do some diagonal stretches. So we're just going to raise the ball and lower. Good. If you want to add a little bit of core stabilization, a little bit of balance challenge while you're sitting here, you can always lift the knee. So you can lift it, and you're going to lift opposite knee. Good. We'll do do 2 left here on this side. Last one, and down. Let's switch hands. So we're gonna now raise that left hand, right hand low. Good. And following your eyes to that ball is always really good. You want to add that core stabilization, you're going to go ahead and you're going to lift that knee. So we lift that knee, opposite knee to what's in the, wherever the ball is the opposite. It always feels like I make that so much more complicated than it needs to be. Good. And we're right here. Last one. Good. Let's go ahead, let's put that ball or towel in between our legs. We're not gonna like press in it. We're gonna press in it, but we're not gonna keep pressing, like not pulsing. I mean, if you want to, you can. But we're gonna press our legs together towards that ball or towel, and we're gonna just slowly slide our heel back, opposite feet. So we're gonna just alternate, not really opposite, we're alternating. Get my words right. And we're just sliding it back. But at that same time, we're squishing into that ball or towel or stuffed animal. Good. Last one on each side. Let's go from here. Let's keep that in. We're going to squeeze in that ball and we're going to lift those heels. Good. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now let's do those toes. We're just doing 8, but we're at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do a couple of just seated abdominal work. So we're just going to take that ball, we're going to put it in our right hand, we're going to reach down the side of the chair. So we're just kind of crunching this side. As we're doing this, we are engaging that ab. We're pulling in that belly button, we're keeping that nice and straight. We've got 3 left. 3, 2, last one. Great, let's change sides. We're gonna do 8. So we're just crunching, pulling that belly button, shoulders are down, don't let them creep up to your ears. You got this. And we have 4, 3, 2, last one, good. Last set of one, we're gonna do, actually, I said last set, but we actually have 2 more. We're gonna do those external obliques. So this is one where we're gonna put that ball in the opposite hand. So I'm starting with my left to my right knee, and I'm just bringing it down. I'm tapping on the outside. If this feels good and you want a little more, you can lift that knee. Good, we've got 4 more. If you want a little more, you can straighten that leg. And you can do it this way. We've got 2 left. 2, last one, good. We're gonna pull that leg back if you have it out straight. Switch arms, right hand. We can start out just tapping 2 here. If you want a little more, you would add in that knee lift. Good, you got this. And if you want even more, whoops, those last 4, you can straighten that leg if you feel up to it. 2, last one, good. And our final one, we're gonna hold that ball. And we're gonna just hold it nice and tall, sit up nice and tall, shoulders are down and back. We're gonna slowly lean back. Once we feel that engage here in this ab and we're not hurting our lower back, we come forward. Good. Nice. Make sure you're pulling in that belly button, protecting that lower back. We have 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Good job. Come back up. We'll hold that ball for just a second. We're going to just rest it on our other knee. Take our right hand, lift our right leg up. We'll do those ankle circles. Then opposite direction. We're going to flex that foot. We're going to kick it straight out in front of us. We're going to lower that down to the ground. We're just going to do a couple of stretches and bring this down all the way. This time we're going to put it back in our right hand. If this feels good here and you're getting a nice stretch, stay right here. If you want a little more, you can always rest that forearm on the knee. If you want a little more, you can take that ball and serve it to me. So like you're going to pass it to me. And you might feel that stretch intensify on the back of your leg. And then we'll pull that ball back, sit up. Let's do it one more time. Reach forward. Good. And then we'll pull it back. Before we pull that foot in, let's go ahead and point those toes down. One thing I like to do, it's a little hard with a ball, not really the balls that we normally use, but a towel, is I used to like have you walk it down and then come back up. And if that feels good to you, go ahead and do that. Maybe you're just kind of reaching down, not really rolling. Like normally we roll it with our fingers. Do one more. Good. Let's go ahead and pull that foot in. We're going to lift up the opposite leg. So left hand comes under left knee. Have those ankle circles. Good. And then opposite direction. Nice. Let's flex that foot. Kick it straight out towards me. Lower that down. We're going to switch that ball into our left hand. We keep our foot flexed. Our leg is nice and straight. Maybe you have a nice stretch here. Maybe you need a little more. You're going to rest on that forward. Or then you're going to reach forward. And then we're going to pull back and reach forward.